Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Lover Jeff here, and today we've got update 1.7 for the console edition of Rust. For those wondering, this would be the Cultivator update, which introduces farming, teas, a new terrain engine, and a whole host of other bug fixes and cool things that we're going to talk about going over these patch notes. So let's get started with the update 1.7 patch notes. Hello survivors, Cultivator update has arrived. This is a major overhaul to how farming and plants work. Mix berries to make teas for status boosts, clone crops, hydrate your plants, and more. Even the terrain itself has had a revamp. We've given environmental assets a visual update to improve how the game feels. Fresh grass. So also in addition to that, this environmental update is going to make the game run a lot smoother on last-gen consoles. So for those of you on Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, it might be time to jump in again because the game should be running just a little bit smoother. So added. New feature. Farming 2.0 has been added to Rust Console Edition. This is a major overhaul of how farming and plants work. All the various conditions of a plant are now important. The better the conditions, the better the rewards, which means basically you can modify plants so they grow faster, give you more crops, and a few other things. Added terrain revamp. Enhances the visual fidelity of the game, making it look much better whilst improving performance with new optimized assets. So they made rocks less rocky, which actually improves performance quite a bit. Added places to find horse dung. The natural fertilizer can be found at spawn points in the wild in barrels and can be looted from horses. So yeah, now when you're calling the game a complete load of you-know-what, you can also pick it up on the ground. Moving on to gameplay. Improved auto sprint functionality while swimming. This is actually one that I'm really looking forward to. Fixed a bug that blocked attachable deployables from being placed. Fixed a bug that caused the barbecue to become invisible when placed. Fixed a bug that blocked players from jumping if another player logs off/sleeps when they are standing on the first player. That's a very weird bug, but okay. Fixed a bug that blocked players from using headlock while reversing a boat. Headlock while reversing a boat. Fixed a bug that caused a weapon or tool to despawn when thrown at ceiling lights. Fixed a bug that caused a research table to consume scrap stacks if available amount in scrap to use is less than 1,000. So one of the things I want to jump back to is that whole ceiling lights thing. So the reason that some of these things are important, like I always thought they weren't important because it's like who's going to throw their gear to ceiling light and make it despawn? Well, it's people who are despawning their loot during an online raid. So that's actually a really good thing to add. I just wanted to call that out because a lot of people like me are a little too foolish to figure out the real reason for adding that and think, what idiot would be throwing their gear to ceiling light? And it turns out there are people that are throwing their gear to ceiling light for, I'd say, illegitimate purposes, but it does happen. Fixed a bug that could stop player structures from decaying. Fixed a bug that meant the compound bow couldn't perform jump shots. Fixed a bug that triggered the hostile status when hitting a loot crate or the recycler. Fixed a bug with the vending machine that let players attempt to buy an item that is out of stock. Fixed a place where players could get killed walking at the edge of some rock formations. Fixed an exploit that let players loot boxes through player-built roofs. That's a really good one. Fixed an issue with the assault rifle that could caused erratic movement when aiming down sights and firing, removed a blood splatter visual effects when being shot at by APC, Bradley, and helicopter. Movements. Fixed collision and graphics issues at various monuments, removed cold spot in the blue keycard building at the water treatment plant, fixed various fixes for rubber banding that could occur in several monument locations, various fixes for Z fighting at different monument locations. World. Changed animal AI so they no longer venture underwater. So that's good. We're not going to have bears swimming anymore. Although bears can swim, so that was not unrealistic. It's just how long they hold their breath for. Changed lighting in interiors and underground areas to improve brightness and remove blue screen effects. Fixed a bug that could cause players to glitch and fall through the map. Fixed a bug that made rivers on map appear brown or gray, so there's no more pollution in game. Fixed a bug that made the train yard not a valid location for code lock crates to be dropped. Fixed the bad hair day plaguing the players, and a lot of you still have bad hair day because let's face it, hygiene is not a Rust player's strong point. Removed ability for ladder hatches to push players through floors of player-built structures. So this is a bunker that has now been disabled. A lot of people are using this to make some very ingenious bunkers, I'd say. But yeah, that's no longer the case. Various graphic updates to improve low resolution on certain items and world artifacts. Items. Change vertical and horizontal embrasure craft times to match Steam. Various bug fixes for auto turret, including laser visibility, reloading, building, and placement. Fixed a bug that blocked the silent setting for the RF pager in inventory. Fixed a bug with the multiple grenade launcher that displayed ammunition types even if the player doesn't have access to them. Fixed various graphical bugs and collision issues with building components, including armored foundation and floor, wood door, stone, and wood floor triangle pieces. Fixed electric heater so it does not light up while not powered during nighttime. Fixed RF broadcaster sound effect being too loud. Fixed various bugs with electrical components. Fixed various issues with arrow updates. So a lot of fixes that they're not really going into detail on, but they're probably too like niche and you just don't want to get into the minutia of it. So I do appreciate that. UI added a message to explain why players can't invite a team member if they already have a different invite. Added missing killed with the reason when killed with a thrown weapon. Fixed a bug that blocked quick transfer on research table if input is spammed. Fixed a bug that blocked the gesture/quick chat radial menu when text/voice communication is blocked in console settings. Fixed a bug that could cause resources from canceled crafting orders to fall on the floor, ignoring empty hotbar spaces. Fixed a bug that meant fully repaired items can swap durability with unrepaired full durability items. Okay. Fixed various map icon bugs, including missing vending machine and traders, as well as grouping vending machines. Fixed misaligned electric items in the tier 2 tech tree. Fixed an issue in the Play Rust menu that displayed the same message when cross-networking play is blocked and no servers are available. Fixed an issue with Tool Cupboard UI that was shown an incorrect decay time and resource requirement. Fixed for incorrect text on water purification at item and output input and output screen. Removed item outline that would incorrectly appear on all dropped items. That's good, actually. Removed tool cupboard status UI from the top right of the screen. So yeah, you gotta, that's a big one. That's gonna affect the way some people feel and play. Audio. Fixed an audio bug that caused missing sound effects when picking up an item. No fixes for the boat still, so the boat sounds are still broken despite being fixed 10 million times. We're going to fix it another 10 million though, boys, don't worry. Other changes. Fixed a bug that caused the controller to vibrate in safe zones when player status is too hot or too cold. I actually like that because sometimes I'll put my controller down and go do something else because we're safe zone, it's night, I don't want to bother with it. Hear the controller vibrating, I come back and sort of move my character so it doesn't die to the cold. So yeah, that actually, it might have been a bug, but I called it a feature. Fixed a bug that could result in player losing input when the controller is disconnected while loading into the main menu. Fixed several crashes that could occur when joining a server, including one at the loading world stage. Fixed a noticeable frame drop when players open the map for the first time on a server, and fixed an issue with the search function in the server list, making it unusable. So yeah, that is everything that's been added with 1.7. The big things, even though they didn't really go too in depth, would be Ts were added, terrain fixes. You've got that whole like crop system update, and you've just got farming in general. So yeah, the big news here is farming update, terrain update, Ts. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you want more information on Ts and all of that, check out the last video I did before this one. I'm going to try and remember to link it at the end, but I might forget. So if I did, feel free to call me stupid and tell me what I forgot to do. I'll somewhat appreciate it. And if you post this like 5 days from now, I'll probably be get a little tilted. Until next time, peace.